it does outperform my vertical further back to you.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I thought about a loop, but then I thought about the wire running across the front of the house, and then, the HOA cruisers come by, and then I would have to take the whole thing down. So I think I'll just stay with what I've got. It seems to be working okay. I had thought at one time about maybe putting up a 10 through 40 vertical, just to have a comparison between the wire and the vertical. But then again, I'd have, another pole in the backyard, got to run another coax and all that. So I got a little work to do on them. I bought a 6-meter squalo. I have it about 7 foot off the ground, between my house and my neighbor's house. And it works okay. I'm going to move it back to the back between 2 palm trees and put it up on a 20-foot pole. So I'm hoping 6 meters will pick up here as we move into October and November time frame. Normally it's better during the summer, but it has been really, really not very good this summer, for sure. But anyway, Sam, I guess I'll let you see if you can make a few more contacts. I heard you in this great bodacious signal that you had coming over, and I just wanted to go ahead and say hello to you while I was tuning across. So I'm glad to meet you, and hopefully we'll catch you again on the log here sometime soon. This is WD5BPC. I'm going to be clear on your final, Sam.
100% copy, Freddie. And you did mention 6 meters. I have been trying to make a contract on 6 meters for a very, very long time. I still haven't. I figured something was wrong with my antenna, so I went and got another beam, a 6-meter beam. And I still haven't made a contact. And I've been told, though, that it's called a magic band because when it works, you don't even need much of an antenna to make all the contacts that you can on the continent and beyond. But one thing I'm glad for, though, is that a lot of people have cables around here rather than back in the old days when they used regular antennas for TV, because 6 meters doesn't really like TV antennas. Well, that was back in those days before everything went digital, and that would have been bad news for me. And I think he probably wouldn't be able to make any contacts in the HOA with 6 meters back then. Anyway, really, it's always a very interesting hobby, despite the challenges. Enjoy it, and I wish you continue to enjoy it with you, and even though you're HOA, they give you some challenges to overcome. Take care, be well, be safe, stay well and stay safe. Whiskey Delta 5 Bravo Papa Charlie. This is Kilo Charlie 5 Sugar Whiskey in Texas, M3. Check. That was a big signal. Oh my. Good to talk to a big signal. I like talking to big signals. This is Killer Charlie 5 Sugar Whiskey. I don't know how long I can talk, but my voice seems a bit hoarse. And, I don't know, maybe I need a drink of something. Single malt or something like that. May not work, but at least it'll make me feel better. This is KC5SW in Eunice, Texas. Anyone know if you can hear me? Cure that.
Kilo 5 Yankee Delta.
I can hear you, sir, and you're very, very loud. Kilo 5 Yankee Delta. Greetings to you from Eunice, Texas. Excellent readability and big signal here in Texas, sir. How are you this evening? Back to you.
Thank you very much. The name here is Henry, and I'm located in Corpus Christi, Texas. And we're running an old Holland N3 line into a Kenwood TL922, approximately 800 watts, into
confident 100% there, Mr. Henry. That radio you have there was the flagship of radios back in the days, Collins. I think, well, at least when I became ham, that's what everyone aspired to have. Way back in the Stone Age when, when they could work, Charlie Whiskey, because my radio didn't have an amplifier, a microphone. I think back then, all of the most affordable radios were the cheap kits, and the Collins was what everyone aspired towards there. And back to you.
Right. Well, one of the reasons I own these radios is because as a kid I always wanted them, and as a teenager, a young man could never afford them. Well, now as an old man, I can. And I've got a lot of Collins equipment that I use daily, and we have a lot of fun. You have a very nice signal here in South Texas. You're 5'9" plus. You're 60 over. The last fellow was 60 over. It's like you're sitting in the same room with me, over.
Oh my, thank you very much for that signal report there, Henry. I'm running, let me see what I'm running. I think I'm running more than 500 watts there. And it's not very often that I can speak to another station in Texas that, so good here on the 40 meters. Corpus Christi is someplace I'd rather be right now than Eunice, Texas. At least it's a lot more elbow room out there. Mr. Henry, back to you.
Right. Well, I used to work in Bedford, neighbor there. For about 10 years, I was the director of engineering for the Daystar Television Network. And first year I lived in the Metroplex. I lived in Euless, and then my wife moved up, and we moved to Fresno, where our daughter lives. But moved back down here 2 years ago, and there is a big difference. Corpus Christi is a city, but very much a small town, in that we kind of roll up the sidewalks and everybody goes to sleep about 10 o'clock, over.
Yes, sir. I know exactly what you're talking about. This store is not very far from where I'm at. I think there's a big Walmart supercenter next to it right now. One of the things about the Daystar campus, though, they put up a very good light show at Christmas time, and they still do. So, that's one thing I can say about Daystar. Corpus Christi, I've never been there, but one of the things I would like to do since I retire is I want to go where I can see the stars at night there. And we're back to you.
Oh, well, you want to go west. Once you get down towards Midland, you can see the stars. Alpine, but once you get closer to El Paso, not so much. But in Texas, that's where you see the stars. Down here, there's too much humidity, and it kind of clouds up the sky. Even on a clear night, you don't have the visibility that if you think you should have because of the humidity. Over.
Okay, receive all of that there, Henry. Yeah, there is just so many conditions that I need to satisfy. If I need to move from here, but one of them definitely like to, where the sky is clear. And the main reason for that is because I grew up on a farm. It's a really small farm. And the simple life is what I relish. I've had enough of the big city. There's not the novelty has worn off. I did live in New York for many decades. And there's nothing there that attracts me anymore. What does attract me is going back to nature and being able to have my little hobby farm and little tiny garden. That I have to look very careful to find. I've been sort of looking around to see what I can do since I retired. But like I said, there's many variables. First of all, one of the important things, if I need to move from where I'm living right now, it has to be some place that's conducive to amateur radio, where it's on top of a hill and all of that. And, that is one of the conditions, which is the most important. The rest of the things which I am always concerned about is when I have a garden, having to protect the garden from wildlife is another thing. But I live almost in the middle of the city right now, and that's something I still have to consider. And back to you.
Oh, I understand. I was very happy when we moved back. It's a lot calmer, a lot easier. When we lived up there in Frisco and in Hewlett, I was active as a ham, but all the antennas had to be in an attic and hidden away, and no big signal. It was all small signal kind of work. Down here, even though I live in an HOA, the only rule is no antennas in the front yard, and I can live with that. I can live with that very easily. So I have this inverted L, 80-meter inverted L that I essentially use for all bands, and it seems to work very well. Especially here on 40, it works very well. No problems at all. So very good. Yeah, living in nature is a good thing. Being able to get away from the rat race, especially the Metroplex is actually very nice. You can't get bored there. There's a lot to do there at all hours of the day and night. But the traffic. Horrible. Just horrible. KC5SW from K5YDD. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Henry. I just put your call in my log. I use this log from an N3 of JP. It's a very, very good log. But first thing that popped up was a little boat that looks like Autumn Bell. Is it Autumn Bell? Well, I couldn't read all of the letters on it, but I got the bell there correct. And seems to be a very nice boat. Actually, a boat that you can actually live on there. And we're back to you.
Yeah, well, the name of the boat is Audrey Bell, and it's a 30-foot, what you would call a motor sailor. It has a big enough motor that you can motor about, and it has a mast and sails so you can sail. And it's very nice to have a boat down here, though I haven't taken her out much this summer. It's just been too hot and not pleasurable. The good thing about South Texas is the winters. The winters are not harsh. In the last 20 years, it's only snowed here twice. And it may freeze for about 4 or 5 days out of the whole winter. It's cold, but it's not miserable. Over.
Yeah, I remember what I was saying. What about the weekend? Anyway, look, I used to can hear you. And yeah, I do admire that little boat, and Corpus Christi would be a place that I definitely would consider in my retirement. I do have the time and the leisure to enjoy a boat, and especially one like yours where you can actually stay on it for weeks and end, you don't have to take it home every night in a trailer. Yeah, and of course, with both wind, wind power and diesel power, that's also a very judicious choice there. I've been, able to stay with the people much longer than the other boats with, rely on just one to one, but it's diesel, I guess. Yeah, I'm from the Caribbean, so that's what interests me. I definitely would enjoy that, moving around and playing, starting hurricanes there. Henry, back to you.
Well, yeah, she has a galley, and 4 people can sleep comfortably aboard her. Small boat, but very economical. And to have a boat in Corpus Christi is relatively cheap compared to other places. The dock, I keep her in the water year-round, and with utilities and water and all that, it's about $350 a month, which is very cheap compared to Houston or anywhere in Florida. It's ridiculously cheap. And here in Corpus we have a very large bay, and of course the Gulf of Mexico. And usually in the summer I spend a lot of time aboard her. This summer I haven't, even though she has air conditioning and all that, all the comforts of home, as they say. It's just been much too hot and not very comfortable to go out. So I've not taken her out as much, but usually fishing and enjoying the water. Well, let me let you go. I've enjoyed the QSO very much, and hope to catch you again here on 40 meters in Elsewhere. So until next time, 73 from Corpus Christi, KC5SW from K5YDD.
Thank you very much, sir. And thank you for the new county I got there in New. Can't even pronounce the word there. But it's the first one I'm logging there. And good to have you in my log, Mr. Henry. Take care, be well, be safe, stay well, and stay safe. Kilo 5, Yankee, Delta, Delta. This is Kilo Charlie 5, Shooter with 5th
7-3, until next time.
Kilo Charlie 5, Charlie, let's do it again. Kilo Charlie 5, Sierra Whiskey K5 Romeo Victoria uniform.
Kilo 5, Romeo Victor uniform. Greetings to you from Euless, Texas. You're very loud, sir. You can speak so softly that Mike and I will still hear you. Excellent readability and big signal. How do you copy? Back to you.
Oh, I copy you very well there. Beautiful signal. I've been reading the mail for your last 2 contacts, and I was debating as to whether or not I should jump in, but I just couldn't resist it. I had to give you a call to let you know that you're coming into Lafayette, Louisiana. About 30 over 9. Beautiful, beautiful signal there. The handle is Ray, Roger, Adam Yoke, and we are located in Lafayette, Louisiana. Go ahead.
Thank you, Ray, from Lafayette, Louisiana. I am not sure if I've been to Lafayette, but I've been to Louisiana. In a time when I used to visit Louisiana a lot.